This series has spoilers. For the full experience, please watch the actual verses. Also, watch at your own discretion. Welcome to What If Versus, a series that puts Josh and Tyler's Versus channel under the microscope. We explore the many what if scenarios to see what could have happened if, say, Josh didn't screw this up, or Tyler didn't fail at this part. In this series, we'll be taking apart New Super Luigi U to find out what the outcome would have been if both Josh and Tyler never died a single time or missed a single star coin in the entire Versus. In this episode, we're going to be dissecting both Josh and Tyler's run through Peach's Castle, and we are going to be wrapping up the series with some final thoughts. First thing we're going to do is pick apart each mission they messed up in. After that, we use technology and math to figure out what Versus would have looked like without these deaths to see how far ahead Josh or Tyler would have been in the Versus. So, let's get started. Is it just me, or is it getting really hot in here? Welcome to Peach's Castle, or what's left of it. Anyway, this episode is going to be a little different than the previous episodes. The first thing I want to do is add up the rest of the wasted time just like we have been doing. After that, we're going to combine the footage for the final time and see how far apart Josh and Tyler were. After we get that done, I want to talk about Tyler forgetting to collect the star coin in the final battle. Finally, we're going to take the wasted time for both Josh and Tyler and visually show off how much time they each wasted from their deaths. So, here we go. Death number 1 happened in the very first level, which is called Magma Moat. In this level, Tyler made it through without dying, while Josh died once. He wasted 33 seconds with that death. After Magma Moat, our heroes arrived at Magma River Cruise. Tyler died 1 time, and Josh died 2 times. In total, Tyler wasted 2 minutes and 4 seconds, while Josh wasted 1 minute and 46 seconds, simply because he died more towards the beginning of the level. In the next level, called Hot Cogs, Josh made it through without any issue, while Tyler died 1 time and wasted 1 minute and 1 second.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Grandma!
Oh, shit! Fuck! I was right! Almost done!
You were so close.
I was so Jesus, Grandma!
Unless you still fool.
Firefall Rising was the next level our heroes had to tackle. In this level, Tyler didn't die a single time, while Josh died 3 times and ended up wasting 3 minutes and 41 seconds in the process.
That, I literally said I'm 5 levels ahead
I
of you.
legitimately thought you were bullshitting me though.
And then I needed to do Minecraft, so Josh took over Luigi U while I started editing Minecraft.
And now we get to the final battle. Josh didn't complete this level on camera, so we don't know how much time he would have wasted. But what we do know is that Tyler died 3 times and wasted 1 minute and 38 seconds.
I don't even know why. Because he obviously hates me. That's
So you
not
haven't
very-
beaten the level.
That does it for all the levels in Peach's Castle, so how about we combine the 0 death footage for the final time. As you see from the combined footage, it looks like both Josh and Tyler's roles have been reversed from the actual Versus. If neither Josh nor Tyler died a single time in the entire Versus, not only would have that been a very impressive feat, but Josh would have blown Tyler out of the water, which brings me to this conclusion. In New Super Luigi U, Josh seems to have a rush mentality when playing through these levels, while Tyler has to take it easy. Since Josh likes to move fast, he is more prone to mistakes than Tyler is when he is going slow, which means slow and steady won this race, or did it? As careful as Tyler was, he forgot a crucial key to victory on the final level, and that was forgetting to collect the star coin. There have been quite a few comments on the video voicing their opinions on whether Tyler should go back and collect the star coin, and I want to present a few points I have on if Tyler should really redo the level or not, or if Josh had a realistic chance of catching up. Let's start with some history. In episode 10 of the Versus, Josh had to go all the way back to the airship level in the soda jungle to collect the star coin that he missed, thanks to us viewers constantly telling him about it. So, if Josh had to go back and get the star coin, doesn't that mean Tyler should go back and get it too? Since Tyler did not go back and get the star coin, let's just say that Josh never went back and collected the star coin he missed in the airship level. To do this, all I did was cut out the part when Josh went back to get the star coin, just like I did to the deaths in the previous episodes. After doing this and combining the footage, we actually get some very interesting results. For starters, when we combine the footage, and this is the actual Versus footage right here since we are done with the 0 death stuff, we see that when Josh gets started on the Bowser level that wasted over 20 minutes of his time, Tyler is just now arriving at Ludwig's castle. So, If Josh and Tyler both never went back for their star coins, does Josh have a big enough lead to allow him to waste 23 minutes in the airship level? Let's fast forward a little bit to this point in time when they are both at Peach's castle. In this moment of time, we see that Tyler has 1 level lead over Josh. Will Josh catch up? Let's find out by fast forwarding just a little bit more in this point in time when Tyler delivered the finishing blow to Bowser. Josh just now made it to the final battle himself. So what does this tell us? It means that even if the scales were balanced and Josh did not go back for the star coin, Tyler would have still won the versus by a single level simply because Josh wasted too much time in the Bowser Jr. Showdown to be able to catch up to Tyler. But the truth is, Tyler did not forgive him, so what is the best way to right this wrong? In the actual versus, when Tyler delivered the final blow to Bowser, Josh was on Magma River Cruise. So, and this is just my personal opinion, the best way Josh and Tyler can make this right is by creating a versus episode where Josh starts on the second level in Peach's castle, while Tyler starts on the final battle level. It may be a long shot for Josh, but we have seen some pretty amazing comebacks happen on versus before. I doubt they would redo the episode anyway because Josh already had the wax strips to his legs, but hey, you never know, since we did make Josh go back and get the star coin, so why not Tyler? Well, that's really all I have to say about Tyler for getting the star coin for right now, so let's move on to the final portion. During this series, we have been keeping track of how much time both Josh and Tyler wasted by dying and having to redo the levels in the game. After the versus was over, Tyler wasted a total of 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 43 seconds, and Josh wasted a total of 2 hours, 13 minutes. Since Josh wasted the most time in this entire versus, let's poke a little bit of fun at him. So what could you have done with 2 hours and 13 minutes? Well, you could have watched about 6.5 Luigi U versus episodes. You could have flown from DC to Kansas City. That time could also be used to drive from my hometown of Leesburg down to Richmond. You could have even watched a movie with that amount of wasted time. And finally, assuming that your walking speed is the average 3.1 miles per hour, you could have walked a little more than 6 miles with that amount of time. Well, that is a wrap. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, I do appreciate it, and if you want to get updates here on Versus Extras, then feel free to subscribe by hitting the big green button below. This is VGVideoGalaxy signing off, see you all later.